Welcome back to online class. Viewers, you are all well. Now the situation, in this situation, you are staying at home. In spite of this, I would like to apologize because I am not uh, an English teacher, because my fluency is not so high. In spite of this, I am trying my best to teach you about a item. So dear students, today I would like to share with you about dialogue for class 9 and 10. Dear learners, let me help dialogue. At first you think that what is dialogue? Dialogue is a conversation between two persons. So, if you write down a dialogue, you need some steps. You can maintain some steps to make a perfect dialogue. So, how are they? So, let's go some steps. I will discuss with you at the primary stage, primary part of dialogue. So, at first, greeting. Dear learners, at the time of conversation or the time of dialogue, greeting is needed fast. As soon as you see your friend, so you can tell hi, hello. As soon as you see your teacher, good morning, sir. That's like you can start your conversation. So, dear learners, look at this. Good morning. Good evening. Dear learners, if you want to talk with others, if you want to converse with others, at that time you can see that in which process you will talk to others. So that is formal way. That is formal way. It's two way, one formal and other is informal. So if you make a proper dialogue, at that time you can use formal way. You can go in formal way. If you see your teacher or if you want to enter the office room in your head teacher or principal, at that time, may I come in, sir? Good morning, sir. Good evening, sir. Good afternoon. So in this way, in this formal way, you can start your dialogue. But if you tell that, hi sir, it's not formal way, it's informal way. You can tell that, hi sir, how are you? Fine, thank you. No, it's not the process. If you want to make a proper dialogue, at that time, you will follow the formal way. How can you use formal way? That is formal way. But as soon as you see your friend, your colleagues, you can, hi, how are you? So it's a formal way. With them, not your teacher. So it's a great thing, greetings. So dear learners, after that, Number 2, conversation with a stranger. Think that you will ask your new person, a stranger, for a new place. You have gone a new place. You try to find out the relatives' home, but you can't find out. At that time, a stranger in front of you, at that time you can ask them. So in this time, what can we do? Number 2, so you can ask them, excuse me, can I ask for a favor? So if you find out that right place, at that time you can draw attention to that stranger. If you want to draw attention to the stranger at that time you can use, excuse me, can I ask for favor to you? So in this line. On the other hand, that is formal way. In this formal way, you can ask, you can convert with others, you can talk to others. I beg your pardon. So, if you try to talk your elders at that time, you can use that. I beg your pardon. In this way, would you mind helping me? That's like you can talk to others. Number 3, making a request. So in this way, can you please help me? Or would you please help me? Dear learners, if you want to make a request to others, at that time you can tell them, can you please help me? In this politeness, if you ask, if you want to something to others at that time, in politely you can take your pardon, can you please help me? So in this way you can talk with others. Number 4, expressing gratitude. Dear learners, think that you have gone to a railway station. You have many very luggage. You can't. So an unknown person help you. So at that time you can write down, the person helped you. That new person helped you at the station at the time you can't take your luggage because the luggage is very heavy. So at that time a person helped you. So you can tell him, it's very kind. So I am very grateful to you. So that is the politeness to talk with him. So in this way, I am very grateful to you because you are helping. So in this way, you can make dialogue. Number 5. Congratulating. Congratulating. Think that your friend got GPA 5 in the SSC exam. Thinking. So at that time, you can tell him you would like to congratulate. Or write down, well done. From your mind, you can tell that your friend got GPA 5. So, at that time, you can tell him, well done, congrats. Because for his or her success, in this way, you can congratulate him or her. Number 6. Expressing sympathy. Expressing sympathy. At that time, I am very upset. That's like I sympathize with you. But that's pity. Because you have seen a critical way of your friend or a relative or an unknown person. At that time, your sympathize score must be high up. At that time, today I am very upset. So from your mind, you are upset. Or I am sympathize with you. So that's sympathy. You can write down in your proper dialogue. Or that's pity. That is the proper way to write down a proper dialogue. On the other hand, number 7, apologize. That means very sorry, extremely sorry, beg your pardon. So that's like you have done a unhuman act. So in your mind, you can think that it's not exactly a good work. So, at that time, you can apologize to others. You can tell him, I beg pardon to you. Extremely sorry to do this work. So, your work is in unhuman acts. At that time, you can beg pardon to others. In this way, you can write down the proper dialogue. Number 8, seeking permission. So, may I have your permission, or would it be alright if I go? So think that you are staying at your school. At that time, you need to go in your house. In any situation, at that time, you have gone to a teacher's room. So, at first, may I have your permission, sir? That's the formal way. You can tell him. On the other hand, would it be alright if I go home? So, in this politely, you can talk to others. That's the steps. You can follow that. Dear learners, in this way you can make dialogue. After next class, I will start from this place. So keep with this class in your mind setup, and I hope that you will stay after the class with me and you will listen to my class carefully. So thank you all the best.